Hello ladies and everyone, I am Robin Caldwell. Welcome to Ribbon Cobweb, where I do whatever I want. And today I'm going to show you how to make a flapping dragon. So this guy is named Falkor, after my favorite character in A Neverending Story. Okay, let's get started. Falkor, away! Okay, so if you're new here, I usually like doing origami with pieces of printer paper, but if you don't know how to turn a rectangular piece of paper into an origami square, here's how you do it. So you take this corner and you bring it up here so that these edges are lined up. So you bring it all the way up and then line up these edges as best you can. Take your time with it. This is a really important step to make sure that your piece will be perfectly square. And once you think you've got it where you want it, you fold this part, fold it, squash it all the way down. And then you take your handy dandy scissors and you cut very carefully along this line here. Again, go slow with this. Take your time with this. All right, and then you unfold that. And there you go. All right, so now that we've got our square, we are going to fold it in half. So if you're using a piece of origami paper that's patterned on one side, put the pattern side on the outside for this step. So fold it in half, corner to corner, into a rectangle. And then we're gonna open it, turn it like that, and do the exact same thing going the other way. Okay, then we're gonna open that back up, flip the whole thing over, and fold it in half like a triangle. So corner to corner this way. Turn it again, do the same thing, this corner to this corner. And then we're gonna open it all up and flip it over again. You're gonna press this point in the middle where all of our lines converge. You're gonna press that and pop it up. And then you're gonna make these creases meet in the middle. And then you're gonna fold them all flat like that. And then just like we're folding a paper airplane, we're going to take this flap and fold it to the center. Just line up that edge with the center line. Okay, so you're gonna do that on one side and the same thing on the other side. Fold them both to the center like that. And then you're gonna flip the whole thing over and do the exact same thing on this side. So fold these flaps to the center line. So then once we've got this like lovely upside down kite shape, we're gonna take this triangle of paper down at the bottom and we're gonna fold it right up like that, really squash that down. And then we're gonna unfold these flaps on both sides, and we're gonna use these creases that we've just made to make our next folds. Now we're gonna take this top flap, the corner here, and we're gonna bring it all the way down, and then using these creases that we've already made, we're just gonna encourage it to lie flat. That side, and same thing on this side. Just going to use those creases to get it to lie flat. Okay, and then we're going to flip it over. Same exact thing on this side. So now we've got what's called the bird base, although in our case it's a dragon base. So these two ends here that can come apart, these two ends can't do that, but these two ends can. We want to keep those on the bottom for this next bit. And we're going to take them and fold them up to the side like this. These angles don't have to be exact. You don't need a protractor or anything, just, you know, eyeball it. It needs to be like this. Really make sure you're squashing down these folds because you guessed it, we're gonna unfold them and then use the creases to do a different fold. Like we're turning a page in a book, we're just gonna flip this over like that. And then we're gonna bring this flap up, and using the creases that we made, we're gonna get it to sit at the angle that we folded it at before, so that it sits inside of the two. These will be our wings here, so it's sitting inside of the two wings. Okay, and then exact same thing on this side. We're gonna turn it like a page in a book, flip this flap up, and then just gently coax it so it sits flat. So if you've ever made a flapping bird, this is all going to be very familiar to you. But this is the part where we really change it up. So first you're going to pick which side you want to make the neck and head. For me, I'm going to go with this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it like this. I'm going to open up that triangular head and neck flap and bring it down and just lie it like that. So now we're going to do another couple of those, like, I don't know, like paper airplane folds where you fold this edge to the center. We're going to do 2 more of those. Okay, and same thing on the other side. And then very carefully, we're going to try to put it back to the shape that it was before. We're going to try and have it pointing up like the tail is again. So we're going to bring it up. And put it like that. So now we've got the neck. Now we need to add the head. So to fold the head, we're basically just going to open this up, fold this down, and kind of squash it. Now that we've got this little bird looking head, this is tricky. We're going to kind of like open it up and press it back. So it's like that. Okay, great. So now our dragon's tail is done and also the neck and head are done. So now we're going to focus on the wings. So with the wings, we're going to pick one of them up and fold it down like this at approximately this angle, and then flip it over and fold the other wing down. And I kind of use like the first wing as a guide to make sure that they're, you know, somewhat symmetrical. Okay, so now we've made that first crease in the wings. We're going to now bring it back up, and then using this crease here as a guide, you're going to fold this edge to match this crease. So it's going to be like this. Fold the whole thing down. And then once again, using the very edge of the wing, we're going to fold it to meet this edge. And then we're going to flip the whole thing over. Same thing on this side. So we're going to unfold this wing, fold this edge into this crease, and then same thing, we're going to fold this edge to this edge. Okay, and so now that we've got our wings all creased up, we're going to pull them open. And we are done. And then to make your dragon flap its wings, you're going to hold it at the base of the neck like this, and then you're going to take the tail and gently tug. There we go. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around on the web. Bye! Falkor's coming in to kiss you now. He's gonna give you a big kiss. If you don't want to kiss him, turn the video off now. Turn the video off. Okay, if you're here, you consent to a kiss from Falkor. Okay, and mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Why am I like this?